Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to discuss the conditional and looping concept, and with last subtopic of this chapter is nested loop. Let's see what is nested loop. Concept of nested loop. A nested loop is a loop which contains one more loop inside its body, and the inner loop will execute once according to each iteration of outer loop. Here the syntax of for loop and while loop, but we can understand in a more better way with the help of example only. So let's see example. Now nested loop means simply having a loop which is called outer loop which contain one more loop inside it, and that loop is known as inner loop. An example you can see here: first loop, outer loop, that for I in range 1 to 5. Inner loop is where for j in range I. Now each iteration of first loop, that means first when value of I is 1, so inner loop will execute. Now condition of inner loop is range I, that means whatever value of I, it will run according to that. Each time j will start from 0. Let's see first time when I is equal to 1, when we jump to the next statement, j in range I. Now range I means 1, j will start from 0 to 1, that means only one time print will execute. Now print statement will print what? Value of I. The value of I is 1. Now next time line change, and next time I is become 2 in outer loop. Now inner loop will run 2 time, 0 1. Now 2 time print statement will execute. Now print statement, what it is print? Value of I. The value of I is what? 2. 2 time 2 will print. Now next time again line change. Now value of I is become 3. Now inner loop will run 3 times, 0 1 2. Now this 3 time print statement will print same value of I, that is 3 3 3. Now next time outer loop values become 4. 4 j will print 4 times. 4 times will print 4 4 4. So this is a concept of nested loop, how the inner loop execute according to the value of outer loop. Next example is prime number. Concept of how we can display prime number 2 to 100 with the help of nested loop. But before we have to see what is prime number, of how we can test the prime number of one number. Now here you can see, here we are starting to divide number from 2. Now here we are just doing what? Value of j is 0. Now j less than prime number, PRM. Now what is the PRM value according to whatever entered by user? So we will start from 2. Now 2 to less than one number. Suppose we are entering 15, so we will start the division of number from 2 to 14. So inside, if we are just checking it, PRM modulus j is equal to 0. If 2 to 14, if number is divided by j, that means it is not prime number. At the same time, we are just making the value of check 1 and just break the loop. Now if value is remain unchanged of check, that is it is prime number, else it is not prime number. Now suppose now user will not enter the value, we are providing the value with the help of loop. So we'll start the prime value 2. Now 2 is less than 100, that means whatever logic is there, we will repeat it 100 times. 100 times you are providing the value. So j will start again from 2, check is equal to 0, and same logic here, j less than PRM. Now j is what? J is 2. PRM is what? The value of PRM 2. First time it is not prime number, again it will repeat. Now inside the outer while loop, we are just checking also, check is equal to 0, then PRM is prime number, and again we are increasing the value of PRM by 1. Now 1 2 3 4 5 6, like 2 to 99, we are just checking how many numbers are prime, how many numbers are not prime. Now what is a loop else statement? Loop else statement is what? It is the else block just after the for or while is executed only once when loop is not terminated by application. If loop runs successfully from first to last without any interruption, then no break else statement print. Else statement is what? We are just making no break. So loop will run 1 2 3, successfully run. After that else part will execute. If loop is break inside any condition, then else part will not be executed. Here few example of else block. Now what is infinite loop? An infinite loop that never ends, which never terminates. That means loop is become infinite if condition never becomes false. Like here value of I is 1, I less than 10. Now test condition is till I is less than 10 loop will run. Now in place of increment we are decrease the value. Now each decrement always make I less than 10. So it's become infinite loop. Thanks to all, it is all about today, and I'm just giving you few assignment based on nested loop, and you have to revise it, you have to work it on properly. Thank you, have a nice day.